What in the name of influencer boxing is going on? Guys, it seems like Kingpyn Boxing have been knocked down, they've been buried, and it's over. What the hell has actually happened? Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to find out. But guys, I've got so much to say about this topic. Looks like Kingpyn Boxing, it's not going to be around anymore. People are saying that Kingpyn have gone bankrupt, especially Happy Punch. They posted out on Instagram and Twitter. They have heard from various different sources that Kingpyn Boxing is being bankrupt. Now, there are two main reasons I believe that Kingpyn have gone bankrupt, and I think they're both very obvious. Look at the people they have signed to Kingpyn. They signed the likes of King Kenny, Anison Gibb, Jarvis, Whindersson Nunes, for fuck's sake. The fact that they've signed all of these people and much more means that they've had to pay so much of money to get them to even fight on the card or even be promoted with the card. It's no secret that the likes of Gibb and Kenny and Whindersson, they have big followings, so they require a lot of money, which obviously we have to respect because look at their names. If they're going to fight on your card, you're going to have to pay them the right amount of money. But this is where Kingpyn Boxing really screwed up. We all knew that Kingpyn, they couldn't handle the money to pay all of these fighters. In fact, we're having a similar problem to the Social Gloves event in which they couldn't pay all of the fighters because Austin McBroom couldn't afford it, his company couldn't afford it, and now the chance of Kingpyn possibly even going into lawsuits because they may not have paid their fighters. Guys, don't quote me on this, but it's a very, very high chance of this happening because the fact is that if you're going bankrupt, it means you haven't paid your fighters, and this means that Gibb, Kenny, anyone who hasn't been paid, even Wade, Sensei, all of these guys working for the event, they could possibly sue. We also saw today that Fox went live on his Instagram and on his YouTube channel talking about this topic and saying that something happened between Fox and Kingpyn. And I don't know what has happened. I'll definitely talk to him off camera after this. But the fact is that if they are screwing over people as well, Kingpyn, they're really damaging their reputation, and this is not what they need. I really hope these allegations are not true because let's be honest, no one wants to see this tournament end. This tournament has probably been the most talked about thing in the influencer boxing community since that KSI vs Logan Paul 2 fight. Obviously, Jake Paul and KSI, they have their own separate thing, but apart from that, Kingpyn Boxing and their tournament has really opened more eyes into this sport, especially for the younger people, because we all see an influencer boxing now. It's kind of a normal thing, but the fact that they're bringing tournaments to this, they're influencing others to also watch. Bro, it's in the name, man. Influencer boxing, they're influencing others to watch the tournament and also open a pro division tournament as well in Saudi Arabia, which will hopefully be happening next year, early next year in fact. This just shows that yes, Kingpyn are going bankrupt, but the tournament can still go on. But where? I have the answer. 2 words for you: Misfit Boxing. Of course, I'm going to say Misfits Boxing. They have backed up everything they've said and they've done it. Their events have been amazing. They paid their fights properly. Obviously, they had the controversy with KSI, Wade and Mams, but let's be honest, that's all done now. And even though there might be still stuff behind the scene that we don't know about as a public, we cannot deny the fact that Misfits Boxing has succeeded more than we all thought that it would actually succeed. From going to selling out the O2 Arena, possibly going to be in the Principality Stadium, like what is going on there? This is unheard of. You don't even see professional boxing fights of this level selling out the O2 Arena. Floyd Mayweather couldn't do it, for God's sake, and influencers can. What is going on? I know I'm getting a bit sidetracked, but if Kingpyn Boxing has gone bankrupt, Misfits help them up. I know it's a rival company, but we need this thing in the community. In order to stay together, Misfits and Kingpyn, they have to work together and carry the tournament so then we can actually see the answer of who really is the best influencer boxer. This is again where Misfits come into place. Kenny and Whindersson and Jarvis versus Gibb. What's going to happen with them? I have 2 words for you again. Yes, they're the same damn words. Misfits Boxing. We need to see these 2 fights on Misfits, just in case we never see them ever again. And the winner of that will headline the Misfits card and finish the tournament forever. Winner of that could fight someone like KSI, someone like Salt Pappy, or just anyone to show that they really are the best influencer boxer. Now, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think as always, so make sure you leave it down in the comment section below. I'll definitely reply to every single one of you, and I really hope that Kingpyn doesn't go bankrupt. I hope that somehow, just somehow, they pull through and later on, in a few months' time, they announce that they're back. Because let's be honest, man, no one wants to see this to happen to a company, especially a promising company like Kingpyn Boxing. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. In fact, I don't think any of you would have enjoyed this style of content because of how negative it is. But I do know one thing, I'm going to be getting more updates from this. So subscribe, turn the notification bell on if you want to be updated. Road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in a bit.